Hey, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel where I bring you incisive market analysis on a weekly basis. Our analysis for last week was quite spot on. We had good profits from the Aussie Yen Pair. We also took profits from the Euro GBP pair. And also from gold, we had retracements and we traded the follow through. And with the other currency pairs also. Um, I'm looking at the week ahead. That'll be from January 18th to the 22nd. If my videos has made you smile, giving you useful content, I'd like you to click the like button just before we go ahead with the analysis. And if you're new here, please click the subscribe button and the bell notification just beside it. That way you'll be notified as soon as I upload new content. With that said, let's go straight to the business of the day. And for the pound dollar pair, we had good price action that gave us good profits. We saw the move into the 1.3490 area. It surpassed a bit and price got rejected from there. We had some bit of pullback. And what do I see the markets do this new week? For this new week, I'll be looking forward to seeing a move against the downside. I'm looking at the weekly time frame right now. We've seen that move. We saw the move down to this region, and we've price got rejected from there. And we on the weekly we look our price action for the weekly candle looks like a spinning top. Let's zoom into the daily time frame to get a clearer picture of what the market has done and what we can do with what the market has given us as price action. Yeah, from what we can see here, you've seen price go into that zone and we got that rejection from there, and we made a huge move again back to the upside. All we did was just retest these highs here at the 1.3703 area, and we didn't close above it. So what based on the price action, yeah, we had a new high, but we didn't close above this high. So based on the price action we have now, we're expecting price to go back into this zone. First of all, if you look at the candlesticks, we've seen we've been in a bullish movement all this while, and the candle for Friday is the first, I say, very huge bearish candle so far for the past days. Now, this looks like this is the biggest bearish candle we've had. So I'm expecting some bit of bearishness with this pair. Basically, we've put in a double top here, and we have some bit of divergence on the RSI. So with what we have here, I'm looking forward to seeing price go to the downside. First of all, we still have the 1.3490 area to contend with, and once we see a break and close below that, we'll be going into the next key level of support, which is at the 1.3390 area. 1.3390 area. Yeah, well, the price action, what we've seen here, once we get a break and close below the 1.3490 area, we'll go as low as the 1.3390 area also. Except we take out these lows here, which is at the 1.3187 area. will still be bearish, but I think what we're having here is a pullback in price. Yeah, a pullback, and could go as low as that zone, the 3390 area. The next I'll look at is the Aussie Yen Pair. Quickly, let's look at the Aussie Yen Pair. And for this pair, we also have price action to the downside. Our analysis for last week was to see a brief retracement and a shot at the highs again. But what we've put in here has been more like a double top, and we've seen deceleration in the candlesticks. And Friday's candle was a huge bearish one, and which is sitting just at the 79.90 area. I'm looking forward to seeing price break this area based on the price action we have here. We might see a brief pullback for price to go to break this area, and the next key level of support will be at the 7.8. Let's say the 7.9 handle. 7.9 handle will be the next key level of support, but we want to see a pullback into as high as the 8020 area before we continue to the downside. Pullback and a continuation to the downside. The same I expect with the pound dollar pair. We would see that a bit of pullback before we continue to the downside. The next I'll look at is the euro pound pair. Yeah, and for this pair, we looked at price action on a weekly basis, and we were expecting some bit of continuation to the upside with this candle we had for 2 weeks ago. But all we had was a pullback and a continuation to the downside. Now we've closed below, a little below the 8900 handle. And what do I expect the price action to be? What we look at, what we expect the market to do this new week. I'll be looking forward to see a retracement into the 8940 area for us to continue to the downside. A brief retracement to this area, and we'll look forward to go to the downside. And we're going as low as the 8690 area, 0.8690. That will be next. My targets for this new week will be the 8690 area, which will be just around this point here. Yeah, that's my next key level of support. I'm looking at. So if you trading this with your strategies, you could set your targets at the 87 handle, and that will be fine. But basically, I'm looking at price getting to as low as this next key level of support at the 8690 area. The next I'll look at is gold. Yeah, let's look at gold. Gold was more like the trade of the week for me this past week. And let's look at the weekly time frame. Yeah, we're on the weekly time frame. I said for last week, we're looking forward to seeing price coming to the 1860 area and for us to go to the downside. And we had that retracement, and we've moved a bit to the downside, but we've not really, we didn't go as hugely bearish as I thought. We were looking at volatility in the markets, and we saw some bit of choppiness going down to the sellers region. Now let's look at the daily time frame so we get a clear picture what the price is most likely to do. So yeah, from what we see here, we saw the movement to this zone, and price decelerated and started this move to the downside. Now we have a huge bearish candle raised on Friday's price action. Now, what do I expect the markets to do? I want to see a move, a little bit of retracement to the 1836 area. 1836 will be my targets for the pullback. I'll look forward to reversals around there for us to continue to the downside. And my first level of support would be the 1800 area. Will be the 1800 area. That'll be my first level of support. If we have a break and close below that, I think we'll be looking forward to getting to as low as the 1766 area. 1766. Once we get a break and close below the 1800 handle. Yeah, of course, with the price action we've had that move, and we're leaving to the next key level of support. The next I look at is the dollar Canadian dollar pair. And for this pair, we had price go into this region, and we made a new low. But with what we have here, price made a new low, but we didn't close below the low, our low for last week, which was the 1.2629 area. We had closes close to that point, but we didn't close below it. So with what we have here, already have Friday's candle as a bullish engulfing candle, and we've put what most likely we'll call a double bottom here, and already price has attempted the key level at the 1.2763 area. Now, what we expect markets to do? I'm looking forward to a bit of retracement into the 1.2710 area for us to continue to the upside. My first level of resistance will be at the 1.2835 area. First of all, we could clear that and go way up to the next key level of resistance, which is at the 1.2985 area. 1.2985 area is around this area. So first of all, I want to see move into this zone, the 1.2835 area, and if we have good volatility and good price action, we'll be going way up to the 1.2985 area. The next I look at is dollar yen pair. Dollar yen pair. Yeah, and for this pair, we all can see that we've had some bit of dollar strength lately, and we've had a move to the resistance zone at the 104.45 area. Had some bit of retracement or pullbacks around there, and we're priced like more like in a range here. So what do I expect the markets to do? Let's look at the weekly so we'll get a bird's eye view of what the market most likely would do. And we've put in something like a doji, looking at the weekly time frame. With this doji form here, we most likely would want to put in a new move to the downside from what I see here, because we've seen price go to this region and has been rejected there and has been quite indecisive for the week. Let's look at the daily time frame. And looking at the daily time frame, we might have a retest at the highs here before coming to the downside. Let's look at the 4-hour time frame. Let's see if we could make something out of this. Yeah, on the 4-hour time frame, we saw that move to the upside. We got this good, huge bearish move. We put in let's say a low high, but we didn't make a lower low. So we could have a breakout build up to the downside from price action that I can see here. it could have a breakout build-up and we'll go to the downside. And our next key level of support will be at the 103.15 area. So you could trade that. If we get a break and close below that, we'll be going to as low as the 102.80 area. 102.80 area. Once we get a break and close below the 103.25 area, going to the downside. But to the upside, I don't see that move that will break the 104.49 area, which is the next key level of resistance. So, but we could have a retest at the highs, but I don't see price really breaking through that upward. I think we'll have that move to the downside. That looks more probable based on the price action, because we're already seeing lower highs into this zone, and this is the next lower high. So most likely we get a break of this zone to the downside. The next I'll look at is the euro dollar pair. That will be the last for this analysis. Let's look at the weekly time frame. Oh, what a great price action we see here. Now, basically, price is coming back to the 1.20 handle, which I've been looking forward to seeing after we had this move to the upside. So I'd been looking forward to getting a close below this, which we've now gotten, and the next key level of support will be at the 1.20 handle. I expect price to react from here. Well, if we have a break and close below that, also we still have the next key level of support, the 1.19 handle. And in all of this, we most likely are dealing with a pullback. We are not yet bearish on this. We're looking forward to ways to trade the reversal. Just it's not a pullback, a retracement, a correction, not a reversal per se. We've not had a bearish trend yet. What we have is a pullback into the last key level of resistance that was broken, that most likely will turn to support here at the 1.1 and handle. If we have a break and close below that, we'll be going to the first of all, we have the 1.20 handle. If we have a break and close below that, we're going to the 1.19 handle. If we still have a break and close below that, the next key level below is the 1.1740 area. It depends on what price action gives us on Monday. Let's look at the daily time frame. All right, daily time frame here. We're already seeing that move on Friday, very bearish. We've moved into this zone. We might have a brief retest of the broken support that most likely will turn to resistance for us, and a move to the downside. So just wait for a pullback to as high as maybe the 1.2110 area, and look for reversal candlesticks, reversal patterns from there, and continue to the downside. The next key level of support, like I said, is the 1.20 handle. If we have a breaking close below that, we'll be going to as low as the 1.19 handle. And well, I also want you to know this, that the views I'm putting out here is just my opinion of what the market is going to do this new week. It's not intended to be an investment advice. It's basically for educational purposes. And of course, like I've said, if you've gotten good content from this, please don't forget to click the like button, and please do subscribe. And for those of you who watch it on Facebook, on Telegram, watch it on YouTube, and also so you can click the like button there, and also subscribe so you'll be notified as soon as I bring out new content. And with that said, that will be that for this analysis. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.